8 Life Lessons from Green Lights by Matthew McConaughey. Every day, I require these 3 things. First, I need someone or something to aspire to, something to look forward to, and someone to chase. Matthew McConaughey's acceptance speech for his Oscar. But before starting, support the channel by liking this video and subscribing to this channel for future updates. Last year, this incredible actor released his autobiography, titled Green Lights. He wants to share his poetry, aphorisms, or bumper stickers about living life because he just turned 50. He assembled his journals, which he began keeping at the age of 14, and finished the book in 52 days. In the book's opening pages, McConaughey delves further into the metaphor of green lights, explaining what it signifies. He believes that the green light is being kind to our future self. It's things in our life that affirm our way. They say go, proceed, more, please carry on. He provides more details. The verb of the green light metaphor is really in the yellow light, which means you have the choice to slow down, stop, and let it become a red light, which we occasionally need to do in life when we need to have some introspection, says the author. McConaughey gives many life lessons in this book. These are 8 life lessons I picked up. Number 8. Do you want that extra 0? Define what success means to you. What is the greater purpose of our existence? What do you mean by success and legacy? How many more zeros in your bank account or salary must there be before you declare enough? When do you decide to work so that it helps those around you as well? The question we need to ask ourselves is, what is success to us? More money? That's fine. A healthy family? A happy marriage? Helping others? To be famous? Spiritually sound? To express ourselves? To create art? To leave the world a better place than we found it? What is success to me? Continue to ask yourself that question. How are you prosperous? What is your relevance? Your answer may change over time, and that's fine, but do yourself this favor: whatever your answer is, don't choose anything that would jeopardize your soul. Prioritize who you are, and who you want to be, and don't spend time with anything that antagonizes your character. Don't depend on drinking the Kool-Aid. It's popular and tastes sweet today, but it will give you cavities tomorrow. Life is not a popularity contest. Be brave, take the hill. But first, answer the question. Number 7. What does my future self think about the decision I'm making now? Even if we don't immediately acquire what we desire, it is still a good idea to be ready and prepared, according to the book. Delay your immediate gratification to create a brighter future and obtain more approvals. According to McConaughey, preparation helps us experience delayed gratification, which helps us avoid worrying on Sunday night about what we have to do on Monday. Taking the big picture is important. We are so focused on receiving immediate gratification as adults in all of our decisions. What decision has been made at this time? Sometimes I may have to make a compromise now to have more of what I desire tomorrow. He goes on to say, if you can project into your future, tomorrow, next week, 10 years from now before you make these decisions, have a little chat with yourself and ask, what does my future self think about the decision I'm making now? Number 6. Turn can into can. Matthew challenges us to quit limiting ourselves before attempting something that hasn't been done before, because he recognizes the inherent wonder of the life we are given and the unique story of our lives that only we can write. Ask for support if you need it to complete the task. Find a mentor if you need one. If you need to be resourceful, find out more, or work hard to succeed, then go for it. Adhere to your choices and come up with a solution. According to McConaughey, the word can't used to be derogatory, you were penalized for utilizing it. The message being, you may be experiencing difficulty, but don't say you can't, he continues. It doesn't mean you couldn't, because you can ask for aid from someone else to provide the solution if you can't figure it out on your own. Number 5. Find your frequency. This is without a doubt my favorite. Staying loyal to who you are and who you are at all times. In reality, we frequently feel lost, unsure of where we are going, or easily overwhelmed, much like the actor did. He chose to travel, be alone himself, write, and reflect to get out of those ruts. He made repeated attempts to comprehend who he was at that period in his life and what resonated with him. I'll explain it with a verbatim quote from Green Lights. According to McConaughey, We all get the feeling when our relationships are going well, when we're on frequency with our career, ourselves, and God. We are moving with the traffic, not moving too quickly, and we are in our lane and zone. We receive back from the world what we have sent out. However, that doesn't stay long, and eventually, we get stuck and lose our frequency. Number 4. Create your green lights. This book makes a huge point on how you sometimes have to lead your own life. As McConaughey puts it, by accepting responsibility today, which meant freedom for me tomorrow, I created a lot of the green lights. To have greater pleasure or more of what I wanted tomorrow, I made decisions today and sometimes even sacrifices. Number 3. Don't half-ass it. When Matthew McConaughey called his father from law school to change his career goals, his father gave him the go-ahead and advised him to don't half-ass it. The actor was astonished by this response, but he continued to live by it after that. He gave it his all, as Matthew worked hard and shrewdly to carve out his way into the acting business. The book discusses several real-life interview tips and tricks. This held for all aspects of his life, including his music, charitable activities, travel, choice of a spouse, and raising a family. He teaches us that there is no value in performing only half the effort or quitting too soon. Failure shouldn't be a result of a lack of effort. Number 2. Live a big life. Matthew McConaughey enjoyed traveling across the U.S. with his dog and living in an Airstream caravan while he was at the height of his fame and financial success in Hollywood. He traveled to remote locations with few possessions whenever fame and wealth caused him to lose his sense of judgment. Like the greatest poets, he preferred short-term thrills to extended periods of luxury. He places his family and spirituality before monetary possessions and takes self-imposed writing breaks. Seeing someone with so much financial wealth live a simple yet meaningful life that is anchored in ideals is admirable. The next time you feel you need to buy a car or that new gadget, try and think back to your last purchase and your last holiday, break, or adventure. Which made you happier and clear-headed? Number 1. Push yourself to take calculated risks. In the 1990s, McConaughey starred in several romantic comedies, which helped establish his name and make him wealthy. He soon realized that his current career isn't helping him grow personally. And he decided to switch to teaching, music, or coaching football. He performed calculations over the phone with his financial manager before calling his agent to inform him that he would not be acting in any more romantic comedies, knowing that he might never again receive calls from Hollywood producers. He removed his branding. 20 months later, he finally began to get offers for important, author-backed roles, which led to his Oscar. He had taken a risk and effectively changed the perception of his brand to that of a serious actor. That's it from this video. Let us know what you think about the list in the comments section below. If you enjoy this video, please like video and also subscribe to our channel. Thank you.